Okay. Bars at Noon number 31, man. Wow. 31. I remember when I was 31. Yeah. Blunts. Coming through, eating, grub, coming through, eating, tripping, children, pop, get your children, somebody get your children. Get your children. Somebody collect your offspring. Nigga cut your coffee. I had to camp them awfully back up off me, back up laugh. I came with plans with path. I'm posted in the lab, man. I'm posted. Bag, frigid pack your bags packed up. Advance up, it take a factor. I'm not harassing, a master. They take the practice. I don't fuck no masters. Look after brasses. I own my masters. My masters own it. How do I flip on the front side of this phone? Come on now. Acting like a sucker. Acting like a buster. Motherfucker. Why you doing this? Can't be true to this shit. Can't do true to this shit. True to the bitch. Rooted in this shit. Rooted and graded and teeted and cradled to the cradle of civilization. Civilization. See what the crazy came through. The depression. It was courageous. How I spit it right. You ain't courageous, then turn the page, bitch. No. I say shit. That's just off the dome. The dome, I'm awful. Coming off my home. And it's not awful. Yeah, though. I'm coming on something. Bless it. Came through. Not stress it. Was too guest fit. Had some guest fit. Jeans and cleans that came through seemed to mean the motherfucker. Them hoes was acting mean, but they was just play. Seiko. Came through hit and runs like Jose Canseco in 89. Not that 94, 2004. No steroids. Pop came through. Oh boy, fuck the Elroys, the cops. Yeah, I fuss for props. I'm tired of grinding for props. Fuck it. No need my propers. It's heating poppers. I'm coming through. It's heating up. Ain't heating. I'm eating nachos. They nachos. They're prop rolls. I put that little sucker ass angle for the IG though. I see through. The bits and K, bits and grains, man, shit should pay. I anticipate what the shit's gonna look like today. The day you're looking like, it's kind of thick, it's kind of might. Yeah, love and nourishment on deck, on cake, came through. I might have to cash a check or deposit direct. It's kind of the best. Impeccable. Nah, it's gonna peck. Bless you, bro. I see you though. Though I see you, seizure, FIFA, kick it like FIFA. I made you a believer. You did not really believe it, but now you see. But you still don't see things the way I see, and that's okay because the way things are and the way things is, you see it today. It will be the gas closed today. We roll some things, and roll some things. I wrote some things, I said some things, and then they appeared in somebody else's writings. And that's how I knew the things that I was saying was on target. Target on them, started on them. Don't have me get started on you. Started, pointed on them. I don't know them. Know them out. Phone Fana, bust out, Colorado. I was posted in Colorado with a boulder. Said his feet. She said she was a certain age, but she appeared older. I put that shit off in the folder and filed it in a cabinet. I ain't bring that shit up. I just was trying to be stabbing it. Passionate though. Fasten it though. Quicker to beat the seatbelt. Fasten it, yo. Ration it. Figures. Shouts out to you. Blessings. Start at noon. Bars at noon. We've yet to reach the noon hour, which is cool. Episode 31, man. Bars at noon 31. Yeah. Oh. Okay. Not sure that's the one I'm gonna do at noon. That one's cool. I like that one. I like that one. Right at noon. Oh, that's got some more flavor to it. Okay, I know how I'm gonna do this. I peeped how I'm gonna do it. Blah 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 blah. All right. I'm gonna do the first one. Bars at noon, still got like 3 minutes till noon start. Bring that back. Bring it backwards. Bring it backwards. Bring it backwards. Forwards and backwards. All right. 2 minutes, less than 2 minutes, a minute something. I don't know which one of these I'm going to do first. I got my trees in. No coffee today, but I'm fucking with the She Legit. I mean, I have coffee, but I didn't make it. I ain't make it, man. I'm trying to love and nourish myself today, and the coffee ain't gonna do it. So I had to come with the Tibetan mineral. Man. She legit, and she is so legit. Post it up. What's It's Monday. Bars at noon 31. Man, 31 of these, man. I'm just so hyped. You know, I don't even really want to talk too much no more. I just want to just get into the bars. I might throw an extra, fuck it. Just see what's going on. Just see what kind of pattern I can find with one of these. But I see some entryways. Shouts out to everybody watching on YouTube, on my website, or on this here Instagram. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to start rapping right at noon. And so it's no rush, really no rush into things. I didn't play. While downloading, you might have heard a couple of the beats. But I'm going to get into those. I'm going to get into them fully. I did when I came back. I turned the live on and then went to go grab some shit from the store real quick. And didn't think that it was still streaming or it was started streaming. But I started barring, but it's noon. So let's do it. What's this doing? Yeah. How we doing it? Rap came through. This shit was slapping on you. Came napped it. I was awake. I wasn't napping. Wiped the shit away with a napkin. Dead poop falling off of the shelf. I've had to fed fools. Fools are full of themselves. I had to fed poop. I had to come and get some credge poop. Poo, voodoo. It was not voodoo, but you know what? Even if it was, ain't nothing really wrong with African spirituality, bruh. That shit was demonized, heathenized, but now at the same time we see the lies that they was perpetuating while they demonize us. They was the motherfucking demon rhyming, demon running around in robes and dripping Latin trapping on them hoes fashion, fucking with boys, booty holes, nigga, what's happening? What the fuck is going on? They putting it fractured. You talking about a motherfucking spiritual practice versus a religion, you out of traction. You slipping, you tripping, you think this shit, nigga, man, you fit the description of every sentence that I'm spitting it. It's lava, it's coming at you, it's hot lava, it's fire, it came in a rider, can't ride it, nigga, we rising up, niggas, came through with proofs, I came through with proof. They don't want to see no proof though. They rather listen to the media, the truth though. That's their truth though. They lie out their tooth though. They presenting pictures of puzzles that's complete, but you see the pieces of the puzzle that's missing on the sheet. You see that shit sitting right there. It's at your feet. The picture's incomplete. Your picture's not full. A piss is pot's pool. They're trying to piss upon you and tell you it's a pot of lemonade and probably cotton dool. Man, we don't have to turn around, take 10 steps and duel it in, or shoot it out, or shoot it in, or shoot a fan, or shoot a plan, or shoot a damn. But really the plan is to watch the whole destructive shit collapse on itself as you post back in hand. I raise a toast to it. I'll hang the close, man. I'm in here doing the most, doing what you doing most improving, and most moving it, doing it, moving it, doing. What is you doing? What is you doing? I'm running through these cities. They look like ruins. Ruined it. You're ruined it. You're boo-booing and boo-hooing and you pruned it. You got old. You got wrinkled, got folded, got crinkled up, crumpled up, bump it up, chain through bumping stuff. Bars at noon. Number 31. Suck it up, smoke it up, slick it up, slop it up, sop it up, rop it up. I'm mapping up, pamp it up, came through, I practiced it up. It's not no practice, huh? This is not no motherfucking rehearsal. Rehearsal came through like a motherfucker named Percival. What was worse for you was the post. It came posted and low. It came. I had to host some shit in my home with these plush toys. Plush boys step back. They get bust with them fuck boys. Sucker niggas, buster rizzles, cater dizzles. And don't be throwing them words around with inattentions, feminine issues, came with riches. But you know what? I'm above the duality of masculinity and femininity and shit like this is sitting pitches. I see the shit in the role that I play and they're playing the riches. Yo, it's like obvious. It's obvious positive, negative. It ain't nothing negative about the negative. It's grounded, embedded it. Keep it in the battery. Running up the energy and running through battering. Batted it over, batted it over, batted it over. I'm posted up, man. I'm soberer than sober. I ain't ass shit. Sad stitch, sad bitch. Stand back, grab back. I grabbed that. I grabbed the microphone flat and set this up and set this butt. This shit so plush. This shit was nuts. And it wasn't really quite enough. It did too much stuff. So I was trying to achieve for the stuff that wasn't enough and did too much. And much too did. I can't get too kid and had to split two wigs. Wig split right down the middle. I said the bitter. It wasn't murder. It was a riddle. Yeah, divide myself though, the die. That's the how you die, the divide, to split it and ride. But I didn't split the body from the soul. Nah, I split it myself from my fucking ego, a veto, and I'm ready to repeat though, and post upon high rolls and grace down with benevolence though. I came through and grace you. With the side of the hand on the face off, a brace off. He can't beat the brakes off of it. Yes, sir, I was finna hit her to the filler. She said it feel good, but it's a pinner. I had to get the car and spin a bender around the corner. I'm all alone. I'm not alone. I'm Robert Bowler, taking palm. I'm always with myself and my faculties, even at home. Yeah, I see something out the window. Crystal, I'm about to roll this window. Until the beat drop, I can't wait till come through. Yo, this straight hip hop here, but opposite. Yo, it's not the opposite. Nigga, stop it. Shit's opulent. It's a luxury. It's a delicacy. Fuck with me. Can't repetitive. What did you repetitive be? You repeat the same shit over and over. I'm luckier than a fucking 4-leaf clover. Yo, I had to cloak it over. When she came through and said she was coming over, she came through in a cloak with nothing under. All overs under. The over-under, she was over my unders and the overs. Then came to the bundles. Nothing is over. But let me chill. The beat's over. Blessings. We ended all bars with blessings. But y'all knew that already. That was set one. Set one. Blessings, though. Blessings, though, to you and yours. Blessings, though, to you and yours. If this weed got a seed in it, I'm going to try to grow it. It is a seed. Oh, baby. Lord help us. Lord. It's still gas, though. That's weird how they, you know. Wait a minute. I got to get all in. Say, hey, man. Hey, man. Oh, it's a couple of these nuggets in, or is it oh, this is straight hermaphrodite? Is that what's going on? No. Okay. Shouts out to the first round of bars. Shouts out. Everybody blessing me with your benevolent attention span. Oh, Aisha, ain't seen you in a minute. Blessing me with your attention span. You know, attention is the new currency. And joy is a commodity. So if you pay me your attention, I'm going to present to you my joy. You know what I'm saying? Or any other valuable commodities of the spiritual kind. Joy definitely being one of them. Courage. Whatever I got at that moment that's available on your attention span, I'm going to pay you back with the attention you pay me with some fold on it. I don't know the fold. I can't say tenfold. I can't say fourfold. But it's going to be fold. And I won't fold. Dig that. But yeah, shouts out. Aisha, you fucking with the album? Who here in the chat? Let me look over here in this chat. Who is chatting? Nobody. Okay. Tut. Oh shit. Shouts out to Aisha putting my stickers up out there in Florida. I hope they scanning it. I hope they scan the shit. That's blessings. That's blessings. I should send you some more. I got some new stickers. I got some new joints. You got the ones that came with the mask. I got these for this is the album. But go to the link in my bio for all that info, or tap in with me in the future on a sideline. But it's beautiful, man. What happened this week? Oh, because y'all want news. Tory Lanez shot Meg Thee Stallion. Tory Lanez shot Meg Thee Stallion. That's some sucker shit. And, you know, he shot her in the foot. And, like, the first thing, of course, not of course. You kind of have to, it's not a given. I guess I have to. My first thought was like, yo, that's fucking horrible. Like, I was angry. And it was kind of hurt. It kind of brought me back to a scenario in which I witnessed a woman being shot, and it was stank, you know. And you know, I heard she got shot in the foot, and then my first thought was that scene. Well, my second thought after the horrible shit, that scene in Harlem Nights where Quick shoot Delarice's character in the foot. I thought about it. I saw a couple memes. I saw some GIFs. But then somebody actually took that video and superimposed their heads on it and made it like that was like what happened. And I shared that video in a comedy group. A comedy group for black folks. Nobody challenged me about it, but I feel uneasy about it. Because while it was the synchronicity of my mind, knowing what the petulance of the internet would do, I didn't have to perpetuate it, even in that group. Even though it was a private group that it really ain't going nowhere. Just the fact that, you know what I'm saying, I had perpetuated like that, had me at odds with myself. And so I had to say, I had to like really like, you know, do some inventory with that. Like, fuck. Here you are, you've been through a thing, you know that shit is whack. And you thought about how whack it was, but still it's this one aspect of humor that even though it's helping you get through it, the next moment, that might not be helpful to nobody else except you. And so if it's only helpful to me, and it is helpful, is it crucial or critical that I shared that? Nah, not at all, not exactly. Again, it was a private group, so it wasn't like on my blast page. I wouldn't put no shit like that on there. But yeah, it just had me trip, you know? And so, I mean, I ain't gonna apologize to her because she ain't listening or watching. I mean, if she does, by any chance, you know, that shit was whack on my part. And yeah, man. The whole it's not as whack as the situation though. That motherfucker is a wash, man. It's so unfortunate that fools still living in a place of mind where they think that the shit they do doesn't get back to them. You know what I mean? Like, the shit you do has an imprint. As soon as you do it, you leaving a thumbprint. Even if you think nobody's fucking with it. Nobody's gonna do anything. Or, yeah, it's just gonna leave a thumbprint. And we all leave thumbprints. And then how you like... It's one thing to move and make thumbprints that's fucked up. And yeah, you can come back from certain thumbprints that you move and you leave, you know, all that shit. But after a while, it just becomes silly. You need to take more inventory of your present moment. Where are you at? Because the battle be fought on the present moment. Like that little shit, that little argument, that little... Anytime your little voice in your head tell you, this bitch got me fucked up, you need to find a better way of what you were about to do than the next 2-3 reactions you got to that. Because that's that thumbprint that you're going to leave is going to be based on that emotion. And it's going to, whether you know it or not, wrap back to you. It's going to circle back to you. Because it's just, I mean, it's just no way it came. You know, it's just every method that you would think that something's hidden is an imprint. And you don't think about those things in the moment because you in the emotion. And so I'm gonna pull up on it. Bars at noon, 31, not too soon. He coming one. Put down them guns, sucker. Paint with your pumps, man. Fuck you bringing pumps. Pumps for with the ladies. They got pumps on. They not gonna run, son. You want some sucker pumps? They use a bus. Came through truck. It don't matter what the subject is, what you fucking with, and what you touching. Yeah, the M's, the N's, the grins, the pins, the things, the rings, the accomplishments and things. Don't want to diminish and infringe on your things, you things. I spin around and spin the beam. Sheesh, I came through with this beach. I see fish. I came through and roll some hashish. Yeah, I had to fly on a bird beat. Geese flocked down on emotion. Came to see this potion. I did the shit in motion. Sipped on the shit legit. Man, fucking around doing shit that's illegit. Oh, dry and fried it. Came to ride and ride it. I came through and ride, invited. Invited was righted and came through riding in hood. Red riding hood, riding in hoods that was red. And it's a crazy, I ended up dead because I was wearing blue, but I was being so true when they ran up on me and was like, who is you and where are you from? I was like, brother, man, I'm from Oakland and the motherland at that. See, you got to elevate the brothers when they bang up on you. You got to say it like, I'm from the map of the Africa land. And man, saying back, man. And you can run through my pockets, but ain't nothing up in there but sand and lint and hand and shit. I damn stand your shit. Let's hit the ATM right quick, bro. You hungry? I'll get this shit in front of me. I'm getting this shit that's getting bumpy. This shit's getting ugly. This shit's getting ugly getting. Let's shut this shit. I heard a motherfucker say a funny sentence. He said he couldn't wait till common decency and common sense had made it to return. Like, let's go back to the era when they had common decency and common sense and we learned from things from each other. And I was like, bro, hold on. What era were you referring to? Common sense and decency have never applied to everyone on every level, fool. It's never been common and decent. Crack open a history book and really peek it, really read it. The shit is really peaked. The shit is not a secret. The shit is really ugly. The common decency that you think exists is not of it is not of the world though. It is of thee for sure. And we are not of the world, but we in it and sit it. So that shit is divine. And so until the world comes through divine with the society, the writing, and really I came through writing these things and things was writing and things and I was writing a meme and you was writing some memes and caption. I'm trying to look for some action packed in, but really at the same time I was looking for stillness in the same rhymes, the same rhyme patterns in the same rhyme. Can you not blame mine, gamut, can it understand it? Could you understand? I ran the gamut, the whole spectrum, whole spectrum. I'm Wi-Fi logged into my spectrum. A dope checker. The hoes trying to check them, bro. I fucking cash that, deposit, came through, robbed and withdraw all that, raw that.
all that. Came through, we crawl back crawling, falling back, scratching, all that, summon, all that. Coming help through with the summon up, then crumbling. Yeah, did you serve a summon server, summon Kerbal? I had to summon me mentally with the telepathy of Berber, and didn't hear a murmur, but really felt it all around. And shit reverberated, all up in my save, in my frame. Had to crack my sternum. Though I came through with a rub though, and it felt like a good rub though. Big vapor rub, yo. A rub though opened up my sinuses. I had to find this shit. I had the finer things. I had the minor things. I had everything to then have to look around to find some things. Cause I already had it. It was abundant. It could pumped it, and everything I need, I could touch it. I could grab it, I could dab it, and eat and let it go. What's happening? What's a rapper thus? They have to be just. It happen to be just you and I, just us, just it's just ice, it's just cold, it's old night, it's night old. The night is dark before the dawn is day. You're crawling to say, listen, going on, Anye. Bars at noon, 31, what you say 30 times before that, no play, it's no kid, it's no fear, the shouts out to Chris, I know it, I roll him, I came through with the potion, I came through with some potion, the she legit, the shield, Tibetan mountain, right to me, and now I'm hoping, I ain't hoping for shit, actually I'm knowing, I got the code and signals encoded, and I received them. The frequencies, I peeped them, I think them, I switch my whole meters, I meet a switcher, I meet a feeder, I had the fitter, I kick my feet up, I'm posted up, kicking it, FIFA, soccer ball, top it all. You want me to stop? I ain't stopping at all. No, dog, hear me mopping it all. The floor, I need to mop it all and sweep too, a free stew. I came through with freestyles, free for who? Free for me. You paying me attention, I'm giving you some joy, some game, and that's how my intention is. My best of intentions is to elevate you. I came through, give me some attention, and I'll raise you up, raise the ooh, like a cup in a toast. I'll raise you. That was tight. Well, I was going in on that one. I don't even know where I went. I'm back. Checked out for a minute. And then I came back. Bars follow me. I had checked out. And then I checked back in. Checketh upon the rhyme. Checketh. So yeah, that was a cool little segue into some raps. What the fuck else happened this week I might could rap about? I mean, they deployed the Gestapo on brothers, or Portland citizens, protesters and allies, which are my brothers. They unleashed the Gestapo, the little Homeland Security secret stank-ass forces. It's not a very good idea, man, to be doing the tyranny stuff on normal citizens. I just don't see it playing out in tyrannical power's favor. Yeah. That's just what it is. You know, but it is what it is. The DHS, I mean, it is what it is in that it's fucked up. But I'm live on AnyiMalik.com. If you're watching on Instagram, hey, what's up, Brigitte? Go ahead, slide on over to the website. The website is happening. You get a better angle, an angle where you can actually see I'm rapping to this camera, or just internally. But yeah, it's posted. Blessed. What else is going on in the wilds? Second wave cracking. Corona, I think they about to do another stay-at-home order. That's what I heard. And they about to extend some of the benefits. Not exactly certain. Not exactly certain. I don't know if I brought this up. Nick Cannon, getting fired. Kanye West losing his mind. They kind of related. And I ain't even going front. I don't know exactly what Nick Cannon said. Like, I get the little subtext. I get the little quoted pieces. So I haven't watched the full interview to get the full. I just know that it's a stank ass terrain to navigate. Confronting individuals who identify as Jewish in their participation of white supremacy and anti-blackness, because they use that identification as Jewish to say that they're not white, to distance themselves from white supremacy, while simultaneously embracing white supremacy and anti-blackness. At the same time, as soon as you challenge them on it, or if any challenges that are sent that direction, the response is always to label you as a anti-Semite. You know what I'm saying? For calling out and critiquing, the oppression that you're experiencing, the disenfranchisement that you're seeing on these levels by these individuals that participate in these activities and identify with these labels. And so that the response, you got to look at the dynamic of the conversation. One person is complaining or criticizing or calling foul. And then the opposite party, rather than saying, it's just a shutdown. So it's like, you're wrong, go over there, go. So the conversation is, so that's what it looks like. You can take the words out of it. That's the action of what's happening. Brother speaking his mind on things that we know to be true, and they're rooted in truth. Rooted in truth and genuineness. And the response tells you more than anything. The response, you gotta read between the lines. Not what people say when they respond to you, how they respond. And so to see these things, and it's like to fire somebody that created something for your company. It probably wasn't even the person that did that, but that's one of the disenfranchisement plays. It's a part of the vein of what he was talking about that we're not ready to talk about. Individuals that identify as Jewish that participate in white supremacy. And I ain't even really peep how complex the shit is, because Jews got, or Jewish individuals, the Jewish folks, it's like hella vast. It's hella vast. It's a whole vast situation. So I see a lot of responses, like all the Jewish people that, even including those that do not participate in white supremacy, hear these things. And because they do not participate in that, they want to shut that down. And it's kind of like when me as a male hears a woman complaining about some shit suck ass dudes do, and me being a dude, I'm like, I don't do that shit. Shut the fuck up. I don't do that shit. Shut up. No, don't say that. Shut up. And you're like, well, fuck. They're doing that. That's what that's like. And it's a lot of, it's funny. That's just hilarious. It's similar to that. And it'd be the same level of violence and disenfranchisement and shit at play. So even seeing all this conversation for what it is, I get to take a step back and even relate it to other things and just observe it and view it. And yeah, man, shit stank. But the shit even being stank, like every black person that I know is they either agree with what he said and say he should say that shit, or they agree with what he said and don't think he should have said that, because he would. It was stupid of him to leave himself vulnerable to that type of disenfranchisement. And it's like, again, I don't be at odds with the black folks that I know that say these things. And there's another population who, is like neither here nor there, who's like they know what he was trying to say, but know where he was wrong. And that's the other thing too, because we need to hit this target right at the knee, because it's happening at a real, like it's like happening at a particular point, you know, this particular phenomenon, you know. And so, I mean, I think we closer for sure with this scenario. We're much closer to unraveling and overcoming that discrepancy. That's tight. That's tight. That's tight to me. Kanye West. I thought he, you know, I guess he running for president. And he on some other shit. Like, he's saying things that, you know, he's saying things to say things. And then now, I'm not upset at Kanye. It's just that I see it as the whole game. It's the game. That's the game. That's the game. You know? I still think Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson could announce a presidential bid and he'll knock them all out the water. Is that nuts? Yeah, that's nuts. But yeah, this shit is I'm hyped on the way we unraveling a lot of this shit though. I'm hyped. It's unfortunate that a lot of the shit is happening, but you know, like, fuck a job. They fired him. You should not be in a position to have to get fired. You should be in an ownership position at all times. This is what Nipsey Hussle told us. This is what Nipsey Hussle told us, and that's why Nick went ahead with the fucking Dr. Sebi documentary. You know. They got this brother, you know. But yeah, man. And then anything that's for you is yours already anyways. And so, yeah, make your demand your shit back, take it back. But, you know, I observe. You got, man, sometimes, man, it's hard, man. It's hard as fuck. I'll be doing that shit, observing my life as it happens, so I don't participate in it too much until it's really time to participate, or at least so when I participate, it's deliberate participation. I'm like, oh, okay, I see what this is. I see this scenario. I see the role I play in it, the role individuals play in it. I ain't playing with it. And so you could always claim back what's yours because it's yours. Because it belongs to you. And if you repossess it, who's going to challenge that repossession? You know, like somebody take your car, go get your car back. You got a spare key? Oh, yeah, man, yeah. They found my car parked right there. My advice to people that's protesting, I'll say carry a tile on you. A tile, like a little tracking device that you have the location data for, so that you could share that with your folks. In the event that you get nabbed up, they won't know that you have a locator on you, hidden on your person. I would advise you do that. I think they're about $20, $60. And if you got kids, put one on your kids too. Shit. Motherfuckers snatching kids. I would have, if I had kids, I would have tiles. I would put a tile in their shoe. Put a tile in their shoe, like underneath the shoe sole. Put a tile in it, so you know where they at all times. And then if they come up missing, because when people snatch kids, apparently they don't take the shoes off because they don't have the shoe size. They don't have shoes with them, so they're gonna keep the kid in the same shoes. But yeah, man, keep a tile on you. Keep a tile on your belongings. I'll just say put tracking devices on everything, but you know, nobody's expecting that. People are just so narrow-minded and thinking they just gonna do what they gonna do. Let's see. Let's see. You know what? You know what? Let me see this shit, man. Let's see if I can. I think I'm gonna go. I think I'm gonna take it. Can I take it back? Can I take it? Take it. Take it back. Take it back. Taking racks. They were taking facts. Factualities. Let me see what this is. What it deals. Tis it what? I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do this one. Classico. What is this? No, that's not it. It is not it. Wait. Yeah. Alright. Okay. Shit. I don't think this is it. It's not. Oops. I was about to do a leak. I was about to leak. No, I can't be leaking. Can't be leaking. If you leak, you gush. If you leak, you gush. A gush. What in the book? Where is that, man? Man, you know what? No, here we go. I was looking for a folder of beats, and I forgot where I put them. Thank you for your patience, though. Your benevolent patience. And I'm creeping out my little... I'm uploading, you know. And shouts out to I heard Wu-Tang, Method Man and Havoc about to drop an album. That's tight. I can't wait till that come out. Okay. It's a crazy beat. Yeah. What? No. All right. Ooh. Coming down, coming up, trying to get on my next stuff, next page, next play, next rage. Came through, finna turn the next cage. Bustin' motherfuckers all caught in mental cages. Trying to really correct the way we hating pregnant. You can't, no, I can't. Wait, let me bring that shit back. Fuck is you talking about? I see my nigga Rossi in here laughing at me, so I gotta have my real bar. He comes through though. He comes through. I cannot ride that beat. Let me see if I could. Nah, it should sound Funhouse. Alright, man. That's hype. Well, the key ain't to rap over every beat. Not fucking with that one. Where's this? Man, I was looking in my emails. I gotta find it in my emails, and it's gonna take too long. That's what I'm doing in here, is looking through the emails and the folders, searching for this one beat that you've heard before. Oh, you know what? I think it's on this, it's on this external. I got it on this external drive. That's right. In a backup. On a backup in the external. On the external in a backup. Okay. A backup of my hard drive has this. On this external. 7 layers. 7 layers. Layers. It's the instrumental of this. I'm gonna do this instrumental. I'm gonna mix it up today. Cause yeah, man. You know what? No, I don't wanna pay this fool. Damn. Where is that one beat? Alright, well, fuck it. That's gonna have to just be for 32. That's gonna have to just be number 32. We come with stocky bounce. 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 Oh! I like this one. Stocky. Oh, that's his natural tempo. Stocky bounce. What you talking about? Ain't through, on about, had to run about, sun it out. The head was had to run about and run them out. Run it out, and let them run it out, and ran it out, and ran it, came through, they took the shit for granted, standing, they came through, motherfucker, over and understand it, standing, it was inner, say the thinners, motherfuckers was talking about sitting as sinners, and winning and winners and losers, but when they gain a lesson, nigga, is never no losing, and heaven and hell is all within you, and it's what you're seeing, what you're choosing, what you're observing, what's your versions, you can change the shit and make up new purpose, and you can do it with some intent and some fucking purpose. And intent come up. I'm coming through a rubber. Up at this was stubby. A rubby came through, cubby. And they felt some type of way. They was chubbies. I said, shit, I love it. They rubbing. Came through with a brother. And we was sipping on some rosé. It was lovely rubbing. A rubbing on a Persian rubbing. I came trying to get a rubbing tug in public. Period, puppet. Trying to change the subject. The subject was nothing talking. Talking Seinfeld. Trying to find motherfuckers in the field. And my grind, yeah, it's untouchable, unmatchable. Came so masterful and rational, yet irrational to come across me like I won't detach from that flow and get up on her. I came up, praise up on her. Top a new approval. I came up through a motherfucker, God pre-approved her. For the rhyme of flow up, I came up, toe up. You messed up, toe up. You said to throw up. Nigga, just grow up. Bitch, you tripping. Ain't just slipping, I'm not slipping. Slipping on her. I got my grip, I'm gripping. I got a gripper, some sensor, a common sensor, a bump Benson, a bump bar, serve it up like a Benson or somebody that was a butler. Alfred Jeffrey came through Bedford like Jeeves. Bitch, serve it up, will you please? I bust it up if you please. I came with a bitch, so they felt the breeze. Yeah, not Drew though. No, we don't do these. We do these. Came through with a breeze. I came through, it was incomplete like the past. I came through with the flask, had to hit no fucking flask. I was drinking a coffee mug, pump it up. Yo, talking shit, you got some info, nigga, cough it up. Give me that game, give me the opportunity, put it in my mind frame, let it mental, let it be soothing to me and soothing, soften, keep it solving, keep me awful. It was awful, and the stubby bounce was stubby, wubby, rubby, stubby, nigga came really into something, getting into, hint and rent, had to hit a hint of it, a pinch of it, just a little spice of it. Can't you even know the price of it? The price was your intention. Can you pay, nigga? You get compensated tenfold into today, cause you get the joy of Anyi and you get the schemes of the bars at noon. Tell me the 32 that I lay before you. Fuck is you talking about, fool? You want to get up on this level, up on my page? I do it in the plays, in the calm, not a rage, but I feel the anger. I see it. I can approach it. I see it. Fake it. I'm not going to strangle you, but strangle it is over until it's time for me to observe myself in the situation, playing that roller or roller polar. I came through roly polar or polar roly or roller rosy. I came through the cheeks was rosy. They had to blush her. I had to blush her, brush it, bust her. They bust the scene up. They bust it, wash it, bust it, bust it. Can you bust it down, bust it up and bust it, have a bust through, bust through. Who is you trying to bust through? Excuse me, who the fuck is you to come through to bust it, taking away things that was mine? That all I have to do is reclaim all mines and reigns on mine. But see, everything I stand on is mine and grind. It's ain't it. And even if something that it is some others, it's really others, how I can come through and smother because the space is claimed and I came through with the intention to arrange what I did in the first place. And the universe said, hey, yeah, we getting out the fuck out your way because shit, we put you forth in here today. Yeah, shit, I don't get it, hit it. I don't get it, got me, it's here, shit. Couldn't get it in tropical. It came, it was not optimal, it had to bust it down like an optimal. Do they even still make those? Rate those. I had to make those. I had to try to publish some shit, rate dope. As an independent publisher, came through fucking it up the game, but not even rapping though. Comedy is my subject. Any subject, we can laugh and have a gas and hand of action, push it forward, yeah, and push it back. Got shit all on the page right now. This is some side play right now. I got some side play. Don't let me pull up in a play right now. Ain't no Hamilton. I'm jamming it. I'm stabbing it. Yeah, a little improvisational crappish, bitch. This is an improvisational practice, but back, bitch. All the suckers that's in that space is whack shit, whacker than shit. Even shit has a bitch, potent stench and steaming, the stench and steaming. Don't want to go the distance with me, idiot motherfucker, or something resembling real MCs and them suckers is waiting on daddies and groundlings and UCBs and bitch motherfuckers. Get the fuck from around me. And that's my own mic, so I could drop it. And I'm feel dumb for doing that. But yeah, man, that's Bars at Noon 31. Yeah, man. I actually briefly spoke on or alluded to observing somebody get shot. Witnessing, so they say. But yeah, I alluded to that. I was 31 when that happened. That's crazy. So that's a trip, you know. We go through shit, man. And I remember, like, it was some love and some feedback, but of course, I was aware of negative shit because I was reading the articles and reading the comments. And so, you know, I was in the comments. And so, if that's something that I participated in just haphazardly without thinking, then I'm definitely sure that in some closed groups, somebody was roasting. I get it. See, even through this, I see my participation in even that which had plagued me. And I even understand it better, and I see it for what it is. And I used it. I was able to use some of that. You know, I didn't fall on that. I used some. I used some of that and put forth the sacrament, though. You know, and put that into the art. You know, this is one of my comedy albums. You know, the aforementioned published works, independent. But I was through that process though, through creation. You know, was able to transmute all that whole entire struggle into that. I mean, I wasn't 31 when it happened. That wasn't until like 35, maybe 35, until I started to joke about it. But that was like a real situation. You know, that was a trial. And they tried to play me at the trial. So I had to come through Man, I should read these trial transcripts. Man, I need that. They gave me 1 page. They gave me 1 page of the trial transcripts. I need the day too, though. Not 1 page. 1 day. They gave me 1 day of testimony. I need the other page. Because I said something in the courtroom in the process of being cross-examined that had the whole courtroom laugh, like, real quick. That was hella, I mean, it was just, not hella funny. It was just, it was such a response to small talk in a legal environment. You're trying to small talk me, Not really. There's no, so I already, knowing everything, it was just, I gave this type of response that had everybody, including himself, like everybody laughed. And like everybody. Like I said something, I just said it kind of casual. I didn't even think it was like a nervous, not like a nervous joke, but just like a, I don't answer certain questions. I usually don't answer questions regular style anyways. So I'm like, if you ask me some dumb shit, I'm going to try to spin it a different way or give you the same answer just a different way with some new perspective. The motherfucker asked me, he's asking about my height. How tall are you? I'm like, telling him, he's like, oh, that's pretty tall, right? I'm like, NBA short. It's NBA short. I'm 6'6". Oh, that's pretty tall, right? It's NBA short. Everybody laughed. And it wasn't like they busted out laughing, but because there's no real room for that in that setting in a murder trial. But for maybe a half of a second, an entire room, I got it. That's how I knew this shit was for me. That's how I knew I had to, come over this shit. But and even this right here, and even this, like me, aware of my participation in that, it's true. So I know not to do that. But shouts out though to the God, Meg the Stallion. Shouts out, prayers to you. Prayers up. And rest in peace, Carrie Melvin. Yeah. We miss you. And that shit was janky, how that went down. But I want to get them transcripts before I talk more about that. And so I could really read that. Because I think I might have paraphrased how that, but there was courtroom laughing. But yeah, man. That all had, so that went down 31, man. It's crazy. Bars at noon, 31. We done did it and it is done. Blessings. Oh, subscribe. Let's subscribe to your player. Check out the album, 6ix9ine, Malik's XX, Hilarity, Technology, and Sex. Available all digital streaming platforms. It's featuring Bars at Noon, the freestyle that I released. Which was bars. And subscribe to you folks. Thank you for joining. Easy. Blessings. Oh yeah. I gotta shut down Instagram first. Blessings. Delete. We not saving the Instagram. We not saving it. Okay, now we end it.